Good morning, boys and girls. It's Friday, the end of our first week at home with distance learning. And I want you to know that I've been learning along with everybody else. It's very new to me, and I really miss you guys. I know I say that every day, but I really do. I was able to go into the school today and get some packets together for everybody, so there'll be some things at school that people can pick up. But I have a new story to read today. It's a story by Eric Carle. It's called Brown Bear, Brown Bear, What Do You See? Eric Carle is an author that we have a whole bin for because he's written and illustrated so many different books. And I bet a lot of you have maybe read this book, but it's also a book that I think a lot of you guys could actually read. A lot of the words are in this book are words on our word wall. I'm going to show you some and see if you can figure out what they are, and then I'll tell you what they are. Do you know what that word is? That's right, it's at. Remember, we read a lot of Cat in the Hat books, and we used at to make a lot of words. Another word that you're going to see in this book, I did it, I already told you, is the word see. You are right. So that's in the book a lot as well. We have this word. You might know what this word is. Yeah, I told you again. It's you. Y-O-U spells you. You are right. How about this one? Do you know what that one is? It's do. You are right again. Let's see. Another word is this one. M-E, which is me. I bet you guessed that too. Then we're going to see a word, and I put it separate up here. There is look. I put two little eyes to maybe that might help remind you what it is. And then we see this ing, the king of ing. And when you put them together, you have the word looking. So you're going to see all of those words in this book and lots of color words. So those you know as well. So I'm going to do my best to make the pages really visible so you can see the whole thing, and maybe you can read it afterwards yourself. You could shut off the words and see if you could read all of the words or read it with me. So it's called Brown Bear, What Do You See? And Eric Carle has great illustrations. We were actually going to make these, and maybe we still might get to if we can figure out how to do it. He takes paints and paints paper, and then he cuts it out in the shapes that he wants to make these really beautiful illustrations. Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Maybe that reminds you of me, and this reminds me of you. Children, children, what do you see? See the question mark every time, too? They're asking a question, right? They keep asking, what do you see? And the children say, if I can turn the page, we see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a green frog, a purple cat, a white dog, a black sheep, a goldfish, and a teacher looking at us. That's what we see. And you can see how Eric Carle used all different colors of paint to create all different paper, and then he would cut it out and use one part to make the head of the goldfish and another part for the body. Or for the bear, he had like little black pieces that he used to make the claws. For the cat, he had some green for the eyes. So really, really cool way that he did those pictures. And did you notice all the words that we read? So if you can listen again and turn off my voice, read by yourself, or read it with me. And that will help you to get better at reading if you practice doing that. Really miss you guys, and we'll do another Zoom next week, okay, so I can get to see everybody. Have a great weekend, and put the books away, and get outside and get some fresh air, okay? I'm going to do the same thing. All right, bye, you guys. Take care.